What's up, guys? This is Evan the T-Rex Singleton, and you're watching the world's strongest fan.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to talk about Evan the T-Rex Singleton, an athlete that was invited on the 6th of March to compete at this year's World's Strongest Man. Now, when he was confirmed, I was excited because in my opinion, Evan is one of the most improved athletes of all. Now in this clip, you can see him playing around with the Louis Cyr dumbbells. They weigh 95 kilos or 210 pounds each, and there are not many athletes that can do that. Now unfortunately, Evan's World's Strongest Man was cut short. He had a few issues in the heats. He didn't make the final, as I predicted, and has decided that he's going to do everything he can this year to pull it back. Now his last training session in the States was pulling on an axle weighing 365 kilos or 805 pounds for 2 reps. He stated this was what he did before he started travelling. He felt awesome and is ready to take on whatever's in front of him. So first up, he flies out to Norway. He states, what do you do when you travel for 17 hours to Norway and your body is beat from travelling? Why, you train stones with a bunch of Norwegians, that's what. He said he was super happy with his stone, especially because he hasn't trained stones since the Arnold UK last year, and he's feeling pretty damn good. That was 213 kilos or 470 pounds, so pretty impressive. Now next up on his list was going and checking out the latest Jurassic Park movie, and he said he absolutely loved it. He also went on to say a new Jurassic Park movie coming out is a really big deal to him because of the impact the franchise had on his life, and he grew up with these movies, so it's really important to him. He really loved it, loves the franchise and always will, and also enjoyed seeing the return of the original cast. Now after some downtime, he decided to get back to training, and no better place than going and meeting his friend Graham Hicks at his new gym, Infinity Strength and Conditioning. Graham set this up recently and has got all the kit that Evan needs to prep for all of the events he's going to be doing, and there are quite a few. Now learning that the T-Rex was in town, Scotland's Strongest Man, Andy Black, and previous winner of Europe's Strongest Man, Luke Richardson, couldn't help but get in on the action, so he's definitely in some really good company. Now first up, he's doing some squatting, and I believe this is actually in Darren Sadler's gym. He states, getting that work in every day. Today is squats and I still hate them. He then goes on to say, I have a love-hate relationship with them because on one hand, I hate how they feel and my knees suffer a little bit for it, but on the other hand, the carryover to actual events is way too awesome. He also says, so keep up that work, never stop grinding and never quit. The weight on the squat is actually 300 kilos or 661 pounds for 5 reps. Now, as I said earlier, Evan's going to be in the UK for quite a while, so he may as well be busy. First up, if you're interested in meeting him, he's going to be at the Fit Expo in Liverpool on the 1st to the 3rd of July. I don't believe he's competing, but he will be available for photographs, autographs, and generally just to be there to support the show. It's really good that he's doing stuff while he's here, because in my opinion, that's definitely going to help raise his profile. But the real reason he's over is to compete at virtually every single Giants live show happening between now and Christmas. First up, he's going to be doing the Strongman Classic on the 9th of July at the Royal Albert Hall. A really prestigious event and only the second time they've done it. So with that in mind, he's decided to focus specifically on training for the events. First up, it's the circus dumbbell. He says, hell yeah, I've been pushing recovery and training so hard to get my pressing back to where it needs to be. And hitting this for multiple sets, feeling really strong, I'm ecstatic. He says he feels amazing, and more importantly, he's feeling ready for the Royal Albert Hall. So in preparation for that, he's lifting 95 kilos or 210 pounds for 5 reps. On the big day though, I think the weight's going to be slightly heavier. They're going to be lifting these monstrous dumbbells built by Stand or Submit of Australia. They're actually Atlas stones wrapped in steel, and they look pretty terrifying. The hardest part is getting it up to your shoulder because each end of the dumbbell is massive. Next up, he's training the axle deadlift. The weight, 360 kilos or 795 pounds for 4 reps. And the caption read, yesterday I did some deadlifting and man, the energy was amazing. This is what it's all about, training hard and having fun with friends. He had a good session, he got 4 reps on the competition axle with a couple of grinders and still some energy left in the tank. He says he's definitely happy, but his goal at the Royal Albert Hall is to get 6 reps. If he can do that, he'll gain some good points and also hit a personal record on that event. Now Evan, not one to stay still, is back up at Giants Live HQ. He's training the Farmer's Walk. It's 150 kilos or 330 pounds in each hand for 200 feet. He states, well, this was feeling really good. Farmers has always been a good event for me, whether it's for distance or speed, so I'm super excited for this one. Competition distance and also comp weight, it's feeling so smooth. This one's definitely not about speed, it's about how long you can grit your teeth and push through the pain. And he finishes off by saying, this will test your mental fortitude just as much as your physical strength, and he's definitely got both of those. Now next up he's competing again, this time at the Giants Live Open, happening on the 6th of August in Cardiff. As I said earlier, Evan's going to be competing quite a bit, and he's doing at least 4 Giants Live shows. That's massive. Now this event actually forms part of the Deadlift World Championships, Evan getting ready, pulling 420 kilos or 926 pounds. He said he had an absolutely killer deadlift session. He's happy to finally throw around some heavy weight again, and although he's done 1,000 pounds before, he's actually going to aim for 475 kilos, so let's see what he gets on the big day. And following on from that, he's back again, this time at the Giants Live World Tour Finals, competing in Glasgow on the 8th of October. This one will be fun, and he'll also get to go up against his buddies, the Stoltman brothers. It will be interesting to see how many of these shows that Evan can actually podium. And after that, you'll find him in Liverpool on the 26th of November, competing as part of Team USA. He's going to be at the Giants Live World's Strongest Nation, a brand new competition rounding out this year's arena tour. Now one competition I'm not sure if he'll be at is the Arnold Classic UK. I'm sure he'll be at the Expo, but we'll have to wait and see if he's added to the athlete lineup. If I find anything out, I will of course let you guys know. Now the final clip is him doing the Hercules hold at Giants Live HQ. It's gotta help getting to train on the official equipment. He states, doing easy 1 minute 10-second holds like it's nothing. When I first started doing the Hercules hold, getting to this kind of time would have meant I was shaking and doing everything I could to hold on. Now I do this time for easy runs like butter. I'm feeling so good for the Royal Albert Hall, I cannot wait to compete again. And that's great to hear, especially after the trouble he had at World's Strongest Man. He's staying focused and positive and keeping all the right people around him. It definitely means he's going to be in a good headspace come competition time. So wishing Evan the T-Rex all the best of luck. I hope he manages to do all of those shows, because there's quite a few there. Hopefully he can get some podiums, and it gives him a really great opportunity to re-qualify for next year's World's Strongest Man. Anyway guys, that's it from me today. I really hope you enjoyed this video on Evan the T-Rex Singleton. Are you going to any of these Giants Live shows? Comment below, and also let me know if you think Evan's going to podium. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and hit subscribe, and I'll catch you again as always on the next one.